Have you paid attention to Porsche's what they're trying to do now with hydrogen? They're trying to build a new type of carbon neutral fuel.
I don't want to condemn any technology that has not been through its development process, but what I have seen from hydrogen at the moment suggests that it is far dirtier than gasoline.
In what way?
You have to get the hydrogen from somewhere, and right now we pluck it from natural gas. So you've got a carbon input there. Then you have to build out a transmission system for it, and the hydrogen molecules are tiny. They're the smallest molecules that we have. And the seals have to be perfect, otherwise you're just hemorrhaging the stuff. So you're generating something from fossil fuels, and they're hemorrhaging it all along the way. And I gotta say, if they don't do it right, a car accident where hydrogen is involved is really exciting.
Oh, Jesus, you got a Hindenburg type situation.
Yeah. I'm not saying they can't make it work. I'm saying they haven't made it work.
Is that what Porsche's using? Do they have some sort of experimental fuel that
It might be a cell
in production?
I don't know.
But I know that obviously they've created electric vehicles.
It says they call it e-fuel. Act like gasoline.
It could provide gas alternative amid EV push. Porsche said Tuesday that a pilot plant in Chile started production of an alternative fuel as it aims to produce millions of gallons by mid-decade. Officials say e-fuels act like gasoline, allowing vehicle owners a more environmentally friendly way to drive. Porsche officials celebrated the beginning of the e-fuel production with the filling of a Porsche 911 with the first synthetic fuel produced at the site.
I am unfamiliar with the chemistry for this one.
Porsche and several partners have started production of a climate neutral. Do you believe that?
Not really.
E-fuel aimed at replacing gasoline in vehicles with traditional internal combustion engines. The German automaker, owned by Volkswagen, said Tuesday that a pilot plant in Chile started commercial production of the alternative fuel by mid-decade. Porsche is planning on to produce millions of gallons. We already said that.
Yeah, there are some versions of this technology where they're hoping they can get...
Here it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so e-fuels are a type of synthetic methanol produced by a complex process using water, hydrogen, and carbon dioxide. Companies say they enable the nearly CO2 neutral operation of a gas-powered engine. Vehicles would still need to use oil to lubricate the engine. In the pilot phase, Porsche expects to produce around 130,000 liters of e-fuel. Plans are to expand that to almost 55 million liters by mid-decade, around 550 million liters roughly 2 years later. The Chilean plant was initially announced with Porsche in late 2020 when the automaker said it would invest $24 million in the development of the plant. And the e-fuels partners include Chilean operating company Highly Innovative Fuels, Renewable Energies.
Yeah. Let me slap some science on that real quick.
Okay.
The three base materials, water, carbon dioxide, and oxygen, are three of the most stable molecules in the natural world. And so to break them apart with electricity to make something else is a massive power suck. If you're going to do that with a conventional fuel system like we have in pretty much every part of the world, you're talking about a carbon footprint that's at least triple what we do with gasoline right now. The idea would be that if we can do it with green tech, solar in Chile, for example, that maybe we can make that footprint carbon-free, or at least carbon neutral, and then use the electricity to generate this stuff in a relatively green way. That's a lot of solar power. And all of that to get, in their best case scenario, 550 million gallons. We use almost 10 million barrels of liquid fuels in just the United States every day.